What's up everybody, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the summer of tank tops. Let's go, a little Elden Ring action. And today we have something real special for you. Today we have a look at the brand new Fatte Clay from Lockharts. So prepare yourself for gratuitous overuse of the thick edge. Also today happens to be July 4th, so happy Independence Day to my fellow American people, although it's kind of hard to celebrate America with all that's going on in this fucking country lately, but you know. America, fuck yeah! America Day, so... But yeah, so brand new addition to the Lockharts lineup. This is the Fatte Clay. And, you know, in my opinion, this is their step into the world of water-based clays that act like oil-based clays, which is always super exciting for me. So in terms of the specs on this guy, we are looking at a heavy/firm hold. Obviously it's water-based. It's meant to have a very creamy, super easy application, as well as a super easy rinse out at the end of the day with no product buildup. And we're also boasting high texture, high volume, and a natural/no shine finish. In other words, it's matte, but it's not gonna be dry looking. It's gonna allow the natural shine of your hair to come through. Jesus. Having a look at packaging and pricing, this is going to come in your Lockharts standard 3.7 ounce or 105 gram amber plastic jar. This one has a black plastic lid on there with this orange and white metallic labeling, which is very much just making me think of like creamsicle action, which is and this will run you $20 US. They are currently running a holiday sale also, 15% off. And speaking of creamsicles, that sounds weird. Anyway, what we're talking about is that saying it. This one is listed as a mandarin and sandalwood scent, so right off the bat, it sounds... So, it's time to nose in. Oh my god, I smell it already. Oh my god. Fuck me up, dude. Yeah, so it's mostly that like sweet orange mandarin, but it just has that ever so slight... I don't know what this was happening there, but yeah, just that little bit of like sandalwood, woody, musky backbone. It's wonderful. It smells great. Not super strong. I mean, the orange is definitely like bang, it's there at first. But once you've got it worked into the hair, it's really not, you don't really smell it that much anymore. You might catch a slight whiff every now and again, but it's not something that would interfere with, you know, if you're wearing a fragrance or anything like that. Now, quickly through the ingredients, as I mentioned, this is water-based, so as you might expect, we got aqua in the first spot, followed by Cedarith 20, beeswax, then our best boy, Kaolin. Mr. Kaolin Clay, Peg 7 glycerol cocoate. I don't know, I'm not familiar with that one. Microcrystalline wax, a really long name, something methacrylate copolymer. We've also got bentonite clay in there as well. Peg 40 hydrogenated castor oil, fragrance, preservatives, and sweet almond oil as the last ingredient. So definitely some familiar players in the world of water-based clays, some new stuff that I'm not real familiar with, so that's exciting. And yeah, with that, can pop right into demo footage and see how this bad boy works. I also do want to mention before I forget, I have it in my hair right now as well. So now in terms of the styling directions here, it says to apply a dime-sized scoop of Fatte Clay to towel-dried hair, applying from back to front, brush the product through the hair from front to back to ensure even coverage, and then you can blow dry for extra volume. Now I can vouch for that. That's definitely a way that you can use this. I can vouch for the extra volume, but y'all know me, I'm a dry hair styling boy, so for my demo, we're starting out here with freshly washed, blow-dried hair that I've pre-styled with just a bit of 25 spray as usual, and then we're going in with a dime-sized scoop. And one thing you will notice right off the bat is how easy and creamy that scoop is, and the breakdown when you're working it into the hands. Oh man. And yeah, you definitely do not need a lot of product here. A dime-sized scoop is, I mean, it's perfect for my amount. I've got about probably 5 to 6 inches worth of hair right now, and that is more than enough for me. You can certainly layer more if you wanted to do more of a clean cut style and have a little bit more of a waxy feel in the hair, but for me, a dime-sized scoop is the perfect amount. This is like my kind of dream water-based clay where it's so easy to scoop, it's so easy to emulsify, and then that translates perfectly into styling. So getting that into the hair is a breeze, even though my hair is dry as opposed to the, you know, towel dry damp hairstyling folks that have a little bit easier time applying things. this is buttery smooth. There's like no tug or pull. You can definitely feel the grip setting up the hold, but there's no tugging or pulling. There's no hairs flying out. It's just so easy. And yeah, after just a minute or so of styling, you can take a look at the final look here, and we are looking snatched. Big volume, big texture. Now, it does have some movement to it. It feels pretty lightweight in the hair, so it doesn't have the heaviness that an oil-based clay has, but I feel like it has the texture and the ease of styling and just the kind of natural shine finish that an OB has. And yeah, they're calling this a heavy/firm hold that's gonna last all day, and I mean, yeah, here we are. This is hours and hours later at the end of the day, and we're looking basically exactly the same that we left off. It is also very pliable and restylable, so you certainly can run your fingers or a comb through it at any time. And as you can see with the comb here, it is nice. It's easy to, you know, go from a more messy finger tussled style to a more clean-cut comb line style. It's just so user-friendly. And yeah, as I mentioned, I've got it in my hair right now as well, and it feels so good. Like, it has the lightweight properties of a matte paste, but it feels nice and soft in the hair, and my hair doesn't feel dry. It feels like moisturized, but not greasy, like you can sometimes get with an OB clay. And you can still definitely feel the product. I mean, especially like back here, I put a little bit too much, so it has a little bit of a waxy feeling at the back of my head. But it's really, oh, it's just wonderful. That waxiness kind of gives you a feeling of control almost for restyling, that, like, you know, the product is still in there. But at the same time, it does look very natural, and it doesn't feel, you know, sticky. It's not like leaving a residue on my hands or anything. And yeah, as far as washout, they're saying that this is, you know, meant for an easy washout, as most water-based products are. And yeah, mostly comes out with just water. It washes off the hands very easily after styling as well. Probably need a little bit of shampoo to get it totally out, but there is absolutely no product buildup, and it comes out just... Still can't. I'm getting worse at this somehow. Anyway, the washout's easy. So yeah, overall thoughts on the Lockharts FATTE Clay. This is wonderful. As far as water-based clays go, it's hard to think of one that is more user-friendly than this. I mean, there are a couple out there that have kind of that same vibe of works like an oil-based clay but is water-based, which is just an absolute jam for me. I love that, because I love a good oil-based clay. But yeah, if you use them a lot, you can have, you know, to deal with some buildup. They can get greasy, especially on second day hair. This never gets greasy, but it really, the ease of styling, the smoothness of it, the natural finish, the texture, all screams OB clay. But then the washout and just the lightness of it screams water-based. So it's really, they got like all the best points of both worlds and just slam them together. And that's it. So this is absolutely 100% 100% worth checking out. So that wraps things up for today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please do stay tuned. We got lots more stuff coming up. I believe actually now next time is going to be Fusion. We also have that skincare video coming up that we're going to be kind of debunking some skincare myths with a professional esthetician. So if you have any skincare related questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I'm going to put up a community tab post also. So really looking forward to that video. So if you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to keep up to date with everything. And as always, thank you so much for coming by and watching. We'll see y'all at the next one.